Hi guys, it's Haley King with Sweetwater Ranch. Today we will be learning to make spelt bread. Now spelt was a flour used in the biblical times and my mom got really interested in learning to make it. So if you want to come learn with us, then let's go. Okay, we're in the kitchen now. Hi, Mom. Okay, so we went ahead and we mixed the yeast up. That way it had time to get frothy. But how many tablespoons of each thing was in there, Mom?
There's a fourth a cup of warm water, 2¼ teaspoons of yeast, and a tablespoon of honey.
And we let it sit for 10 minutes. We did not stir in the yeast, we just sprinkled it over top, and that's the product of what happened. Okay, so what are we going to do next?
Now we're going to add the milk.
Milky! Okay, and that is a cup of, technically it says non-dairy milk, but we like our dairy products, so we're going to use dairy milk. Yes, we've got the recipe right here.
3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. It calls for olive oil, but we're using vegetable oil. And 2 cups of the flour to start with.
And we did grind our own spelt berries. That's what it looks like. Ooh, looks like flour this time. So 2 cups in it to begin with. Now, if you're grinding your own berries, this recipe calls for 3 to 3½ cups of flour. Sorry, recipe.
Then we're going to stir with a wooden spoon until a loose dough forms.
This is our first time making it, so we're going by the recipe. I do have a bread recipe that I already know how to make and have used it several times. So here in the next couple of days, I will be making another bread recipe, and this time it'll be a how-to video because I know how to do it this time. You want to add a teaspoon of sea salt. We just use normal salt and mix it good in there. Okay, so now we're going to add the rest of the flour in a ½ cup at a time and knead it in between each time until a springy dough forms. So you'll basically just do that 3 times until the dough starts to form and gets smooth and springy. Okay, this is what it's supposed to look like after you add all of the rest of the flour and you knead it for another time. Should have took about 8 to 10 minutes for all of it. So now we're going to transfer it into an already pre-greased bowl to let it rise for an hour. In an hour. Interesting fact about spelt, it was used in 5000 BC and was a main flour in Europe during the Middle Ages. So it's really cool that we are using the biblical times, the medieval times, and the pioneer times and bringing it all into the modern day times. So go check it out. I think it's really cool. Research it. Do all you like to do and just learn more about that. Just help us bring these times into today. Okay, so it's risen, and now we're going to put it in the greased pan, tucking all the ends into it, and then We're going to let it rise in the pan for how long are we doing it, Mama?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. So we'll see in 30 minutes. Okay, so it is done rising. It has risen for 30 minutes, and now it's going to go in the oven for how long?
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
So golden brown and hollow when you flick it.
All right, let's put her in the oven. Yum. See ya in 45 minutes. Okay, so it's done. This is what it looks like out of the oven. We tasted it. It's really, really good. Has a really good flavor to it. It's just a little denser than normal. So we're going to try again another time and maybe try something a little different. But I hope yours turned out. And yeah, it looks really good. So the spelt bread turned out a little denser than we would have liked. We're still learning on how to grind our own flour, but hopefully next time we'll be able to figure it out and do a complete how-to video instead of just a learning video. Thank you guys for watching and joining us on this journey. Come back next time and we'll see you later on Sweetwater Ranch.